Okay, so let's take a look at all the parts of My Father's House from Nebraska. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to be playing through the whole song. You'll see tab scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of D major. Tempo's quite a slow one, about 73 BPM. Main thing to look out for, 6/8 time signature. So if you haven't played 6/8 before, think of it as two main beats, but each beat is built up of 3 eighth notes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how I count it anyway. Okay, so the chords, let's go through the chords first. You've got a D5 kind of power chord. Bruce often plays it with his first finger, second fret G, middle finger, third fret B. And that allows him, if he wants to play this D over F sharp chord, which he also does in this song, he just adds his ring finger, third finger on the fourth fret of the D. So yeah, you might want to play it like that, or with your first and third finger, that works fine as well. Okay, and then you've got a G chord, but all you really need to do is put your third finger down on the third fret of the lower E string, that G chord. The A chord, you can just bar, Bruce style A there. We use your first finger to bar the D, G and the B strings on the second fret. Now, very popular Bruce chord, he uses this a lot, A add 9. Really rich sounding chord. So you've got that A kind of down already. Just add your pinky on the fourth fret of the G string. So not many chords, which is great. So what I'm also going to do now is put the song structure up on the screen. I'll hopefully allow you to break down all the individual sections, see all the repeats, etc., etc. Take a look at the intro first. So what you're going to do is come in on that sort of second main beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what's happening here is you're hammering on 2 to 4 straight away, a grace note, hammer on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. So 2 to 4, and then second fret D, and then open D string. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, the intro slightly more complicated than the rest of the song. The rest of the song has lots of patterns that repeat. So what we're going to do here is kind of get your first finger down, and then your middle finger ready, like an A+4 chord on the third fret B. Hit the D string, hammer on to that fourth fret D string. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. That's basically the rhythm throughout. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I'm hammering on 2 to 4 on the D, and then G, B, G, B, like that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and then I'm hitting the D, the G strings. Take your third finger off, do the same string, and then put your first finger 0 on the D string, upstroke on the second fret G. So down, down, up, down, 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 like that. And then go to the A and hit from the D string, down, up on the B, down on the G, up on the B, down on the G, up on the B. 1 and 2 and 3 and then that little run again. 1, 2, 3, and then basically 2 bars of D5, and this is the main kind of picking pattern throughout. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Feel free to embellish it. He'll make a few mistakes. It's very loose, etc. So use this as a foundation. So here I'm going D, get the D5 chord, and picking the D string, up on the B, down on the G, up on the B, down on the G, up on the B. So it's this kind of repeating pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and another bar of that. 1, 2. So think of the main pulse is going 1, 2. So it's quite slow, 1, 2, but you're filling up quite a lot of the bars. So I'm just going to play that whole of that intro. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Cool. So now what we're going to do is the first, fourth, fifth and sixth verses. Again, cross-reference to the song structure. Don't forget, all the song structures will be in the description, that drop-down menu there, so you can copy and paste it, put it in a Word file. So first, fourth, fifth and sixth verses, they're pretty much all the same. Apart from the sixth verse, you're just going to strum at the end to finish the song on that D5. And the first verse, the last bar is just different, where you got that kind of run at the end. But apart from that, first verse, fourth verse, fifth verse, sixth verse, and the harmonica solo 2 are all pretty much the same. Okay, so let's go through that. So you start off with a D5 in that standard picking pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, then G, same picking pattern, B and G, back to D5, 2 bars, and then another 2 bars of D5, and then the A add 9 for 2 bars. Now this is the picking pattern kind of here. It just varies up, so you're going to pick the A string, then the B, then the G, then back on the B, and down on the D, back on the B. So 1 and 2 and 3 and... Sounds really nice, this chord. Okay, and then you're going to go back to D5 for 1 bar, then 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D5. Another bar of D5, 1 more bar of D5, and then A, just a normal A chord, same picking, and then 2 bars of D5. So the rest of the patterns, you keep going with the D5 in that last bar. Oops. But in the first verse, you just go at the end. Cool, so that's all of that. Now we're going to do the second verse, which is just, again, you've got some slight variations here, second and third verse. So after that final bar of the first verse, then he goes to this D over F sharp. I think I can hear that. So the D over F sharp, same picking pattern, G, normal D5, and the run again, D over F sharp, another bar, then another run, but this time going 0, 2, 4 on the D string. So, and then the A add 9 bar for 2 bars. Normal D5, G, D5, so all pretty much the same here. Another bar of D5, A major, and then D5 2 bars as normal. And then do the run, D over F sharp again, G, D5. So basically just replacing the D5 with the D over F sharp. Then 2 more bars of D5, A, rather than the A add 9 here. And back to the D5, G, D5. Another D5, A, and D5. And you get the run. Cool, so really nice. And then just got the short harmonica solo here, so harmonica solo 1, D5, A, and the run, and D5, 2 bars. Cool, so that's pretty much all the parts there. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumb, smash that like button, subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. Obviously, if you want any questions about getting any files off the JS Music School store, either just normal instant download or using your Subscribe Star codes if you're a Subscribe Star, and if you want to answer any questions about this, all files are uploaded in Guitar Pro format where I make the files, or PDF. So, and there's lots of other goodies on Subscribe Star as well. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye. If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.